Welcome to Pokemon Arceus, one of my favorite Pokemon games. Basically, it's Zelda, but in Pokemon form. What's not to like? Okay, so as I mentioned, this is Pokemon Arceus, one of my favorite Pokemon games. It's very different from most Pokemon games, but I decided I would give it a shot and try to do a permadeath or Nuzzlocke, whatever you want to call it, in the game. Yes, I'm very aware this is a horrible idea considering I cannot strategize at all, but hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, so loading in, it's the whole weird cutscene, Link, whatever. After that, you kind of crash land on a beach, and then this one guy's like, hey, do you want a Pokemon? So you take one. I, of course, chose the boy, Oshawott. I mean, obviously, who else I'm going to take? I know he's probably one of the worst starters in this game, especially since Rowlette's there. And obviously, Oshawott's water-type. Water is weak against electric. One of your rivals has an electric-type Pokemon, and he will die very easily. But hey, I'm gonna give it a shot, so I took Oshawott. He's the boy. Anyways, the game has a pretty long tutorial, and it's very weird. The best way I could sum it up is, you get yelled at, and then God gives you access to Google Maps. That's how the game introduces you to its mechanics. Anyways, after the tutorial's over, there's your first fight, and I thought it'd be easy, and it was. It's sort of your classic both Pokemon know tackle, what's gonna happen, ooh, they're tackling. Yeah, you kind of just repeatedly throw your starter up against your opponent, and see what happens. I won, obviously no casualties, so first battle, no casualties, whoop whoop! Yeah, I know, pretty sad. With the first battle over, it's time to go to the sort of main part of the game, where it's like your exploring, adventuring area, and you basically have to catch Pokemon that are out in the wild. First one's a Bidoof. Of course it is. Okay, while I'm out here, I might as well explain how this is going to work, because in most Nuzlockes, or permadeaths, or whatever, you're only allowed to catch one Pokemon per route, that way you're somewhat limited, and you can't just go catch like 50 Bidoofs and use them to win the game. So basically, how it's going to work is that there are no routes in Pokemon Arceus, but there are areas. I'm only allowed to catch one Pokemon per sub-area, not per area. Per area would be ridiculously hard, I wouldn't even be able to get a full party. So I'm only allowed to catch one Pokemon per sub-area. For example, for the sub-area called, like, the Hill of God knows what, I caught a Bidoof. For Horseshoe Plain, I caught an Eevee, so on and so forth. Like I said though, for Horseshoe Plain, I caught an Eevee. That's a very, very good catch. I am very happy with that one. And I was really happy with it. And then the first rival battle showed up. It was so close. I made the mistake. I thought the Pikachu, because your rival has a Pikachu as their main, I thought it was level 6. It's not, it's like level 9, or 10, I can't remember. Anyways, this thing almost party wiped me, because it's a Pikachu. I started with the water type one. Guess what? I can't really use Oshawott against it, so I have to use Bidoof and Eevee. Bidoof almost went down. I was ready to sacrifice it. I was like, Tubby, go ahead, go die. He survived. I'm not sure how Tubby survived, he just did. Opportunity didn't do so good. Except never mind, it did amazing. Of course it won the fight because it's an Eevee. Eevees are decent. It scared the crap out of me though. I didn't want to lose Opportunity. Anyways, that fight was a real mess. I was scared the entire time during it, because that's when I realized, hey, I'm not that good at this game. I don't even understand its mechanics. Speaking of scary battles, let's talk about May. You know, that random person you fight in Obsidian Fieldlands. They show up once, they're like, you cannot pass, and then suddenly you beat them, guess what, you could pass. Easy, right? Except no, it was absurdly scary. All she has is a Munchlax. Keep that in mind. I send out Bidoof. Bidoof gets destroyed. I send out Opportunity. Opportunity gets destroyed. I send out Little Ghoul. Little Ghoul almost gets destroyed. I was a bit out of order, but eventually I took down the Munchlax. It was so unnecessarily scary. It was. There was no point to it being that scary. Okay, this is where I begin to sort of shoot myself in the foot. I don't really know what happens from here on out in Obsidian Fieldlands. That's because I stopped really tracking it that well. I kind of just have some random stuff written in my notes. But bear with me, I'll try to keep this as simple and as straightforward as I can. So after the May fight, I adventured for a bit. I caught what I called Use Napkin, which is a Geodude, and Evil, which was a Stantler. I thought they'd be enough to help me take out Kricketune, the Alpha Kricketune, mind you, the one you have to fight for the story, but I was wrong. Very, very wrong. Both of them died against Kricketune, and I nearly lost Tubby. The Kricketune died though, so that's good news, but still another unnecessarily scary fight. After that, I realized that I still had the only 3 Pokemon that I've had pretty much this entire run. So I adventured in Obsidian Fieldlands for a bit, looked through all the sub-areas. I caught a Pikachu. I also caught something else, I'm not exactly sure what it was, but I caught something else I could tell you. And then I messed up this fight with a Staravia, and I lost an encounter which sucked. Well, with the Pokemon I had, I figured I'd be fine, right? Fine to continue. So I started working off camera. I have no idea why I did that. I think I just grinded out some levels. All I know is when I got back, a lot of stuff had to evolve. Like, a lot of stuff. Especially Tubby. You know, Tubby's still here. She's been pulling her weight around. I'm just saying. Still here. Oh yeah, I also managed to rank up in the whole star system. It's a really stupid system. Basically, in the game, instead of gym badges because you're doing something else, you have stars, and the more Pokemon you catch, the more stars you get. It's a really annoying way to rank up. It's kind of like, you did all this work. Here's a golden star. Like, it's like that, but like, it's just kind of lame. I don't like it. I prefer gym badges. You have to work for gym badges. This one, you're like, I caught 15 Biddofs. Worship me. Anyways, my new Pokemon, I know one of them was a Pikachu. It was a Pikachu I named Steve because I remember saying, wow, this guy's basic. Let me name him Steve. I have no clue what the other one is. It evolved though. I can tell you that, it evolved. Well, anyways, with these guys, I had the first Lord battle. To be fair, there was more leading up to this. Like, I had to do this one battle that wasn't that scary because guess what? It was just a Glaceon. And then I also had to do another battle that was a Goomy. Once again, not scary. Primarily, there was the Lord battle. Okay, the Lord battles. I really don't know how to start with these. They're very weird, and they're not fun. Basically, you have balls of food. You throw the balls of food at the big glowing gold Pokemon. That's it, that's the battle. No intense battling, none of the actual Pokemon stuff. You just throw balls at them. This is how literally every major boss fight in the game is going to play out. Like I said, not very exciting. So yeah, that's how the battle played out. Not the most exciting. After the Lord battle, I realized there was an Alpha Scyther nearby, and I actually got an Ultra Ball through some shenanigans involving like a satchel or something like that. Basically the game's good boy points, and I got an Ultra Ball by doing that, and I was like, this is a level 40 Alpha Scyther. What's the worst that can happen? I decided to throw Steve up there because Steve is a Pikachu. Not a huge fan of Pikachu, but also I figured I could get the Thunder Wave off, paralyze the Scyther, and that would guarantee the catch. And it did, but sadly the Scyther did get a move off and it just slaughtered Steve. So that's a shame because I wouldn't have minded to keep a Pikachu around. I didn't, obviously, but it's a shame. I then used the Ultra Ball, caught the Scyther because my luck's just that good, and now I have a level 40 Alpha Scyther on the team. It's just a shame it won't listen. Ever. Now I was feeling pretty good about myself after all of this because hey, I have a level 40 Scyther. How many people can say that once they get out of Obsidian Fieldlands, you know? I'm doing good. For all intents and purposes, I am doing good. And then I wasn't. Second rival battle rolls up. Akari, remember the one with the Pikachu, and she shows up with an even stronger Pikachu. And a Mime Jr. Really, anything can just like tap the Mime Jr. and I'm fine. It's a Mime Jr. But then the Pikachu comes up, you know, he's all Pikachu. And I was like, this should be fine. I mean, Little Ghoul can take a single Thunderbolt. I was right, Little Ghoul could take a single Thunderbolt. Except it pulls up this stupid magic trick like Agile style Thunderbolt. How was I supposed to see that coming? Downs Little Ghoul a bit of health. And then Strong style Thunderbolt. Just murders it. What was that? No, what was that? I was in shock. That was my starter. He was supposed to be there till the end, you know? It was supposed to be me and Little Ghoul versus the world. And now it's just me and Tubby versus the world, and that doesn't have the same ring to it. It really doesn't. But anyways, I beat the rival battle, that's all that matters. The fact that I lost my starter in a really, really stupid way is just history now. Water under the bridge now. You know, it's history. Bye-bye. That doesn't change the fact that right now, right then, I was horrified. My strongest Pokemon, aside from the level 40 Scyther I had, was dead. Okay, now obviously I had to strategize what I was gonna do next, right? Or I could just farm Gravelers, that's fine too. Turns out Tubby's pretty good at killing Gravelers, and because I lost my only good water type, I now have to resort to using Tubby. I mean, it works, I guess. Now, I decided I'd farm Gravelers until I got a Black Augerite, which means I could evolve my Scyther into a Cleaver. Something I'd like to note. Don't ever do this. Do not evolve your Scyther into a Cleaver. If I was smart, I would have farmed satchels instead. I would have gotten enough merit points, which are the good boy points, to buy a metal coat, and I would have used that on Scyther and got a Scissor. Scissor is significantly better than Cleaver. Has good typing, good coverage, and doesn't die in one hit. Instead, I decided to take the easy way out. I'd go for Cleaver. I could just kill a couple Gravelers and get one. After I finally got a Black Augurai, I evolved my Scyther, which was a mistake as I said, but nothing I could do about that now. Instead, I began progressing the story, and it turns out Tubby's actually pretty good. As of right now, she's the only thing in the party that actually has any levels behind her as well. Well, besides Luck, who's the Cleaver, by the way. But Luck also doesn't listen, so it's kind of a poor trade-off. You have a Togepi? That's cute. I have a Tubby. Anyways, like I said, Tubby was doing very good in all the fights, and then it's time for Ursaluna, aka Scary Bear. Okay, I just remembered what the other Pokemon I caught back in Obsidian Fieldlands was. It was a Machop. I named it Arnold. By now it's evolved into a Machoke, and I was like, this should be an easy fight. Ursaluna's weak against fighting, but Choke wins. Except I forgot it's an Ursaluna. Oh, it's only level 70! Ursaluna learns to play rough, which means it could demolish fighting types. If I had remembered this, I would have kept Arnold far away from it, but sadly I didn't, so he just got one shot. And then I was in trouble because guess what? Now I have to throw Tubby out there. Tubby's in danger, and I'm panicking because Tubby's kind of my favorite right now because it's Tubby, but luckily I didn't have to panic. Like I said, it's Tubby. She somehow managed to kill the Ursaluna despite it being an Ursaluna, and I win the fight. Yay. By now, I have a few more Pokemon under my belt. I figure I'm ready for the second Lord battle, which is against a Hisuian Lilligant. Of course, that doesn't matter because I don't actually have to fight it, but still, I'm ready for the fight. It should be fine. I was fine. The thing's abilities are pretty cool. It kind of just jumps around, shoots you with crap. It doesn't matter. I'm still just throwing balls. It's not exactly a fight, so I eventually just finished it up. After I was done with that, I was like, okay, you know what this means? I've cleared in an area. It's a pretty nice area. I love some of the Pokemon that spawn in Crimson Mirelands. I can Alpha Farm. Basically, in Pokemon Arceus, you could keep reloading an area and scouring through it, and you could find some really cool alphas. I may have accidentally gotten a bit carried away though, because I got a full team of alphas. Aside from Tubby, but that's because Tubby's eternal. So I've done a bit of mining off camera. Yeah, in all seriousness, I did not mean to do this. I got all alphas. So we have the entire state of Wisconsin, a hippo, that's also a ghost. This one, which took me forever and wiped out several members of the team, and Killmonger, strongest standing member of the team. Oh yeah, Luck's just dead, by the way.
That's me in the corner.
I was very proud of this team. Like, I was really proud of it. I was like, this is cool. We're gonna do great with this team. This team is gonna last me till the end of the game. I'll tell you right now, only one team member. As far as I remember, two members of that team made it to the end. Only two. So the unfortunate thing about alpha farming is it requires some grinding. That's not unfortunate because, like, I don't have the time or anything. That's unfortunate because you guys know how I get with grinding. I can't stop. For example, after I started recording again, I proceeded to spend 15 minutes of my life trying to catch the same dumb Ursaring, even though it was clearly not working. But hey, it paid off, because guess what? I got it. Obviously, that's another member ready for the team. I decided to call it Burr, as in, there's a bar in these woods. So there's Burr, my Ursaring, and soon to be Ursaluna. Okay, so after clearing out the Crimson Mirelands to my liking, it's obviously time for the Cobalt Coastlands, which is the next location. Okay, the good news about this is I've been having issues with my live commentary up until this point. I've fixed some of those issues, not all of them, but some of them, so it should become a bit more prevalent from now on, but I don't know. So, Cobalt Coastlands, well, for starters, I started by getting a bunch of satchels and evolving Killmonger, which means I now have an Alpha Hisuian Lilligant. Fighting Grass is actually one of my favorite typings, just because it's a really good offensive one. Sadly, it does suffer from a 4 times weak against flying. There is nothing you could do about that, just avoid flying Pokemon. But still, Hisuian Lilligant is a very cool Pokemon. It beats Breloom. Nothing too much to say about like the story or anything in the Cobalt Coastlands. I kind of just ran around, I caught a Dusclops. Alright, here we go. We get the backstroke on Dusclops, and bada bing bada boom, we have the story Pokemon.
This should be an easy catch. I mean, it's like, what, level 40 at most? This man has one of the worst hairlines I've ever seen. His head, the back of his head is the dark side of the moon. What is up with that? What the hell was the point of that? Here's a quick life hack. When you're making, I don't know, like something in like you're making soup. Here's what you do. You put the carrots in, you put the meat in, and then you blast it with a ray of pure darkness. Guess what? It'll taste freaking amazing afterwards. Like, what the hell is that? What's the plan there? Either way, it's gonna be time for the bandit fights right now. Actually kind of scared. I might prep for this one a bit. I did whatever that was, and then I began making my way to this volcano, and then there's the fight with the, I want to say they're called, it's the Misfortune Sisters, I want to say. Yep, that's their name. They're kind of the lame bandit group in this game. I mean, come on, Pokemon has been suffering with evil teams lately, but this one just sucked. It just flat out sucked. There was nothing going for them. Actually kind of nervous for this one. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see. One tree versus the entire state of Wisconsin. Oh, poison jab, super effective. Oh, that's the play. That's what I do. I forgot it's poison. I forget it's grass sometimes. Oh, nice, dude. That's actually what I have to do. Okay, I was afraid I was gonna lose Wisconsin there. No, I'm fine. I am actually chilling. And if there are Pokemon, I believe the max is gonna be Gengar, which is gonna be like level 40, I think. I'm fine. Like, I out-level these fools, like, by a mile. The size difference on that, dude. This should kill. This should just outright kill him. Oh, I was worrying for nothing, dude. I'm actually chilling. I am actually chilling. I think we bail Wisconsin out. Because if it, like, Earth Powers right now, he's just dead. So we bail him out and we go for Burr. Here we go. Oh, he's faster! He's faster! Okay. Oh? I'm just afraid the slash won't kill. I think we go for high horsepower again. Alright, I'm glad I did. That was kind of narrow. Oh, okay, Burr could be in trouble here. Worst case scenario. Oh, that's so good. He's not going to be able to kill. Gengar's tanky, but he shouldn't be able to... Yeah, he shouldn't be able to tank this. Oh, we did it! That's it! Okay, that's the hardest fight for a little while, actually. Next one I'm actually scared of is, I think, Ingo, but that's not for 1 or 2 locations.
Anyway, so way to go, Wisconsin. I actually am starting to really like Toxicroak now because previously I haven't, but of course, all the things I love must go away. Like this Empoleon I wanted to catch. There is a level 70 Empoleon in the Cobalt Coastlands, Alpha Empoleon, sorry, and I wanted it. I mean, it's a really cool Pokemon. I love Empoleon. And I was like, I'm gonna catch this. This is gonna be a cool member of the team. It's gonna replace my Samurott, which I'm still salty about dying.
Oh, okay, this is such a bad idea. This is such a bad freaking idea. What am I doing? Actually, what am I doing? We victory dance first. Worst case scenario, I run. Here we go. Shoot! Holy crap! No! That wasn't what was supposed to happen! No! Killmonger's too good! She's too good! Oh, I should have went for the Agile style! Oh, that's an Empoleon that we lost out on. That's an Empoleon, dude!
Yeah, Killmonger one-shot it. I had been purposely speccing into Killmonger's attack stat for later fights. I was not expecting her to just straight up one-shot it. It was a level 70 Empoleon. Killmonger was like level 50. My mind was blown. I was upset, but my mind was blown. So yeah, that was really something. I was sad though. I didn't have the water type I wanted. Luckily, just a few locations away, there's an Alpha Gastrodon I decided to try my luck with. At first it was going great. Wisconsin was actually managing to lower its health very well. Fight was going smoothly, and then it happened. Single Earth Power wiped Wisconsin off the face of the map. Sorry, I was heartbroken. I was really growing attached to that dumb Toxicroak. I really was. And it died. I mean, I caught the Gastrodon, but still, it's not the same, you know? It's not the same. I decided to name it Redemption because it was my redemption for water-type Pokemon, because obviously I messed up with the Empoleon. And Little Ghoul, hey, at least Tubby's still here, right? That's a good thing. You know that saying, with every good thing, there's a bad thing? Well, I didn't, but I decided to place my faith in it because I'm sure somewhere someone said that, and I decided, hey, I may have murdered this Empoleon in cold blood. I may have killed a man. Well, rather, Killmonger has killed a man. But guess what? It was a level 70 Empoleon, and Killmonger managed to one-shot it. If that's not free XP, I have no idea what is. I decided it was time to farm the penguins. Hear me out. How many of you can say you've murdered a penguin? Exactly, not very many of you, but I'm sure if you kicked one, it would give you some life experience. This means that essentially, it's a good idea to keep kicking the penguin until you have enough life experience to, I don't know, work at Arby's. I'm going somewhere with this analogy, I swear. Wait, no, this isn't an analogy, this is exactly what happened. I murdered the Empoleon over and over and over again until my entire team was strong enough to beat the game. It's a perfect plan. I may have gotten a bit overzealous. Okay, I got really overzealous. Killmonger was level 80 by the end of it. 80? I'm just going to Coronet Highlands. I'm not going to, like, I don't know, the end of the world. But anyways, I'm happy with this. The rest of the team was only like level 50, 60. But still, hey, it's something, you know? It's something. Of course, that something isn't enough to protect me from my own incompetence. I decided I'd get a Gabite while I was in Coronet Highlands because that's the next area. Gabite's a cool Pokemon evolved into Garchomp. I could get one, right? I'm smart. I'm good. I'm not smart. I'm not good. I lost Eden. Okay, it was a really dumb play. I thought I'd like throw Eden up there and he'd take out the Gabite. Well, not take it out, but lower it using Hypnosis. It worked to some degree. No, it didn't work. Eden died and I had an emergency throw Burr in there. I managed to catch the Gabite, but at what cost? Well, I knew the cost. It cost me my Gardevoir, but still, at what cost? I didn't stop here. Well, the stupidity didn't stop here at least. I.e., I didn't stop here. I decided, hey, I have a Gabite. I have an excellent team of level 60s. I have no reason to put them in any form of danger. So let me go try to catch a level 50 Crobat. I already had a Crobat on the team. That was Edgelord. He was there a pretty long time ago. I liked him, but I didn't need another one. I really didn't. And so I decided, okay, let me go do this. This is a good idea. I'm sure this will work.
Crobat's really grown on me, to be honest. Since the beginning of this run, it's really grown on me. I would love to have one on the team. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. I'm not going to go for a strong style slash. I'm just going to go for good ol' slash. Please don't kill. Please don't kill. I should have went for a strong style slash. I really don't like that. As long as it doesn't crit. Oh my god, no. Why? That's illegal. That's straight up illegal. Okay, I'm in trouble. Oh, I threw this so hard. Yeah, no, Jimette's not going out there. Okay, that's a bit too cheaty for me. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, no encounter for this cave. I'll take it. I'll own up to that one.
It wasn't a good idea. It did not work. I almost lost. Sorry, I did lose Burr. Yes, you're probably wondering, how the heck did you lose a ground-type Pokemon against a flying poison-type? How? I don't know. I just don't know. But I lost Burr, and then I almost lost Mulberry. I didn't even get to catch the Crobat. Well, anyways, like I said, I lost the team tank, and you'd figure the good idea would be to go find another reasonable tank, right? I haven't exactly been full of good ideas this run. I decided, well, I lost my tank. I really should go replace that special attacker I lost a little while ago. And that's when I caught Dr. Phil, my Alakazam. I'll have you know, I pulled him out once in a fight. Once. And he died. Just letting that sink in. Well, anyways, with nothing left to lose, I decided to just continue the story. And that one's pretty simple in Coronet Highlands. Oh shoot, I actually have a fight here. Oh, it's just a Skuntank though. Yeah, I think I got this covered because of Redemption. Single Earth Power should take it out. I am gonna Agile Seal that just in case. Yeah, we're fine. That's a 30 level difference. I think we're okay. Does he open with Machoke? Oh, that's actually kind of a upset if he opens with Machoke. I thought he opened with Gligar. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, I'm in trouble.
I'm actually in trouble because Killmonger can't come into this fight. I mean, technically she could, but I'm afraid the Glider's faster. Earth power. Should be enough. Should be enough damage. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We just need him to pull out his Glider. That's grass type. Oh shoot, I might actually be... Oh, we're fine. It does mean that Gastrodon can't come in for Glider, but that's fine. Yeah, we gotta get Redemption out of here. Should be fast enough too. A little lower level than the others, but that's fine. I think it might actually be Tubby's time to shine. Believe it or not. Because Glider is weak against... Oh, it's a Gliscor? Oh, I thought it was a Glider. Oh, I might be in trouble here. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Okay, Tubby has to come in. No retreats, no surrender. Come on. No retreats, no surrender. Oh, it went through. Okay, I was worried it just wouldn't go through. If that had missed, I would have just been dead. I forgot he has a Gliscor. I thought he had a Glider. Glider's so much weaker. Alright, I'm okay.
Now, Electrode is the only Lord I'm afraid of. He is very, very scary.
Ah, shoot, I'm in trouble. Ball, ball. Bam, too good at this game.
Just driving that home. For some reason, they decided with all the Lords, okay, this one would run at you, this one would spin at you, this one will spit ice at you. Ah, well, let's just make this one bullet hell. Yeah, that was Electrode. Non-stop, just bullets coming at you, electrical balls, whatever you want to call them. They're honing in on you. And it's so stressful. That fight took years off my life. Years. At least with the Lord fight out of the way, I could finally move on to Alabaster Icelands, which is the next location in the game. Now, Alabaster Icelands. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain other than it, well, obviously it's an Iceland, and it's also both the easiest and the hardest area in the game. There are some genuinely really tough encounters there, but unfortunately the area just feels short. It feels like everything's very crammed together. Unlike other areas where you actually feel like you explore a lot, you don't really do that in the Icelands. And that kind of is reflected on it being like the last area of the game, like you're kind of just rushing through there to progress the story, which is kind of sad because it's genuinely a pretty cool area, and there's a lot of cool Pokemon you could catch there. Anyways, to start the whole story, whatnot, I went to go talk to He Who We Shall Not Name, and started all that crap up. Oh yeah, here's everybody's favorite character in literally every Pokemon game, the all-powerful child. Yeah, I don't know why this character keeps showing up. It was in, let's see, this game, Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. I want to say there was one in Sword and Shield, there was definitely one in Sun and Moon. It's just always here. I don't know why, it's not a good character. I'm not like, oh yes, here's the best character. I literally just said that. Don't take my word for it. What I'm saying is this is a garbage character that Game Freak keeps putting in. Here we go. Child get. Ah, here's this stupid child. This is the brave. Oh no. Oh, I'm in trouble. I just realized she has a really nasty fight right now, doesn't she? She actually has one of the hardest fights in the game. I'm thinking about it. Because she sends 3 Pokemon at you. Magmortar, Electivire, and Rhyperior. All 3 against your 1. These are powerhouses. Oh, thank God they don't listen. I think Mud Bomb is the play here. Because this obscurity can save me. Especially from Electivire. Or was it Magmortar? No, Magmortar has nothing on me. Poison does, though. That's a lot of damage from a poison. That hit? It's not going to do any damage, though. We're fine. Just Mud Bomb away. Double miss. Worst thing it has is maybe Giga Impact. Thunder Wave, it's gonna miss. No, it doesn't have an effect. Earth Power from here. Okay, actually nerve-wracking fight. If I can get a Swords Dance here, I'm not scared. I think Braviary is level 50, Tubby's level 60, that's what? Brave Bird. Worst case scenario, we pull Tubby out, we go for Drapion. Should have Strong Styled. He's gonna Brave Bird twice now. No, he's gonna Roost. Okay, he's gonna Brave Bird once. Hurricane? Oh, that landed. This is so... Oh, we're fine. I forgot Tubby's just a monster. Agile Style just in case this goes wrong somehow. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. That could have been bad. Just because Hurricane managed to land. But we are fine. As I mentioned, not my favorite part of the game. But we'll just brush that aside for now. Braviary is a very cool mount. I mean, it allows you to fly. What more could you want? I mean, Skyrim Horse allowed me to climb walls and stuff, but come on, you can't beat flying. After you get Braviary, you're pretty much done with the area. That's what I'm talking about, this area is so short. As now it's time for the Lord fight, and Avalugg is rough. I actually died more with Avalugg than I did with Electrode. But that's mainly because Avalugg is just crap. Like, Electrode is possible, Avalugg isn't. And I had a lot of trouble with that one, but I eventually got it done. I'm not going to talk too much about it because, well, it was just chaos, really. Main thing I don't like is just how dangerous this could possibly be. Also, he's massive. I forgot to mention that. He's actually a bit of a glass cannon, though. If you notice, those 2 hits did enough damage to pretty much... Got hit there. Gotta be careful, can't be doing that. Alright, here we go. This is the fighting sequence right after this. Oh god, I hope this goes well. I should have waited for a sunny day. Oh, there's so much regret. Here we go. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This better kill. This better kill. Oh, okay, that's not good. I think from now on, I think Killmonger is a strat. We do Victory Dance, though. That's the safest move we could do. Because Victory Dance provides a defensive buff as well as an offensive buff. Gotta focus up, though, because right now I am at risk of dying. Well, I'm not gonna battle him again, so glad about that. Could you throw a bit faster? Could you throw a bit faster? There we go. Avalugg dead. Oh my god, that's the scariest fight, I think. Electrode is the most, like, scary bear fight. Avalugg's fight is just stupid. It's just plain dumb. At least I had Killmonger to help me through that. After defeating Avalugg, I'm supposed to head back to the village, but I already know what's going to happen once I head back there, so I decided to get my grinding out now, and I figured what would be a great way to start this off. Why don't we kill the level 80 Garchomp? Plenty of XP, some XP candies, probably some grit rocks which could help me boost my Pokemon stats. It's a great idea, right? As with everything followed by it's a great idea, it was a terrible idea. We could try Ice Fanging it, that could kill it. The only thing is I would be afraid of sticking Mulberry in there, and obviously Mulberry is probably one of my go-tos. Ah, screw it, let's go. Let's go, Garchomp, come on. It's slower. It's so much slower. This could be suicide. But this guarantees the Garchomp doesn't get a hit in. Here we go. So glad I didn't Strong Style. Oh, it's gonna get 2 attacks in. And it knows Earth Power. This was more stupid than I thought. Worst case scenario, we Garchomp Swamp. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. It doesn't kill Mulberry one shot. It doesn't kill Mulberry one shot. And this, at least, will let us... Okay, I'm so glad I didn't do that. Oh, it might kill Mulberry one shot. This is gonna be Outrage. Come on, tank. No. Mulberry, no. Oh, this was so stupid. Why did I do this? The Intrusive Thoughts won. The Intrusive Thoughts won. Now we're gonna lose. Ultra Ball. Spam Ultra Balls. It's fixated on Outrage. Outrage is not very effective against Schnurfle. We got our Garchomp back. We got our Garchomp back. Where am I? Oh man, but Mulberry, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mulberry. That was such a bad plan on my part. I really shouldn't have done that. That was really stupid. I wanted XP. I thought I could take it. I thought Gymmet could take it. Oh my god, that was stupid. Yeah, not only did I lose Gymmet, I also lost Mulberry. Now this is a very sticky situation because I'm playing with something called the Selective Species Clause. Bit of a mouthful, but basically what it means is if I catch a Pokemon, I don't ever have to worry about catching a double of that Pokemon. I could just choose not to use that and catch something else. It's selective because I could also choose to catch that Pokemon again if I wanted to. I already put in a bit of a pre-requesty here, and that was just for my own personal reasons. Basically, I would only be allowed to catch a double if my Pokemon was already fainted, and that's because it prevents me from getting like 50 Garchomps and beating the game. Now, this is a really sticky situation like I said, mainly because my Garchomp died in that fight, But I decided I'd catch Blueberry, which is my new Garchomp by the way. I'd catch it anyways just because, I mean, I wanted to. I was really sad that I lost Mulberry. I was really sad. So I decided I'd take Blueberry along because, well, mainly because I was scared. I was scared that I managed to lose my Garchomp, and now, if I managed to lose this Garchomp, imagine how I felt about the rest of my somewhat mediocre team. Oh yeah, Gymmet obviously died as well. I was sad about that one, really growing on me. But sadly, poisons don't seem to have good luck this run. They really don't. Well anyways, keeping in theme with this whole sort of sticky situation with the selective species clause, I went and caught another Gardevoir, which I named Schnurfle, not sure why, and then I caught a Gallade, which I named Stuffle, also not sure why. These two would stay in the party for a little while. I mainly kept Stuffle in there as a placeholder. Schnurfle would probably die at some point, but I was okay with that. Now it's time for probably the most interesting section in the game, and that's the whole getting kicked out of the village section. I said that in a really roundabout way. I could have just said banished. It's the banished section, like that's literally what happens, you get banished. I don't know why I said kicked out of the village section, that's just me being weird. Anyways, when you get back, basically the villagers kick you out. Something along the lines of burning torches and pitchforks. Something like that, I can't really remember. Yes, plot. Something pretty notable here is you're actually banned from the village for pretty much the entire game. I mean, there's a little bit where you can come back, but yeah, you're just gone, you can't come back here. That's why I also did the grinding, and that's mainly because it's kind of hard to access stuff like new moves and stuff like that. So it was better I did that before this happened, when I had access to every resource instead of waiting till after, and then losing a ton of crap, and yeah, it just works out better. This is the equivalent of like you're having a rough day, you're upset, you sit in your bed, your cat walks into the room, you're like, oh, my cat's gonna come over here, I could come pet it. Looks you dead in the eyes, just walks away. Nuh-uh, not having any of that. Just gone. And this is where you unlock the final area in the game, the Ancient Retreat. Not too much to say about it, it's ancient and it's a retreat. Like I said, very unique to this game. You don't really see that in other Pokemon games. Anyways, it's time to start legendary hunting. Basically, you have to go find the Lake Trio. And this is actually a weird point. It's kind of weird. Basically, you're not actually catching the Lake Trio. You're just kind of talking to them. You do get to fight some pretty cool alphas there though, like for example, a alpha Hisuian Zoroark, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Ah yes, Big Rock, but did you consider iPhone? Here we go. Actual really good Pokemon, I would love to catch this. Something I'd quickly like to note though, it's very brittle. There's a very good chance I just one-shot it with Pinwheel, and that is the last thing I want to happen. I'm going to be as careful as possible. I will sack Pinwheel if I have to, because Zoroark can actually second as a fire type. Well, it won't actually have the typing, but it can learn Flamethrower, and that's as much fire coverage as I need. 58. Oh, it nasty plotted. Okay, oh boy. I think we Mystic Fire here just to get its stats lower. I really hope this doesn't kill. Here we go. Okay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't do anything. He got a lucky crit. Oh my god, we're in trouble. This is a job for Blueberry just because Blueberry has a massive health pool. Not enough damage, we're fine. He needs to stop critting though. Come on. Actual kind of tense fight. Worst case scenario, I get Blueberry out, I sack, damn it. He should only get one attack in. We're fine. We don't want Blueberry to... We're fine. Okay, actual nerve-wracking fight. I thought I was going to lose someone there. Probably still going to boot Pinwheel. I know Schnurfle and Stuffle, but I kind of want to keep them. I like Gardevoir and Gallade. They're some of my favorite. Yeah, I managed to catch it. I was so happy about it. I decided to name it Krampus, and it was now one of my favorite members of the team. Unfortunately, the second alpha fight didn't go so well. Let's see. Blueberry, no! No! Oh, I swear if Blueberry goes down. Oh, I swear. Thank you. Blueberry was listening this entire time. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's bad. Ice Ball, who would resist that? I'm thinking about it. Who has more health, Stuffle or Schnurfle? Same amount of health, let's go. Has Dark type moves though. Schnurfle resists Dark type a little bit. As long as it doesn't have Ghost, it's gonna fixate on Ice Ball, but once it's done with that, Schnurfle's the correct play here. Poison Jab. Schnurfle, no! In what world was that a killing attack, though? That's my thing. Oh my god, that's so stupid. How did I forget about poison typing? That's the only thing I don't like about Gardevoir is, although it's psychic, it doesn't resist poison at all. It's super effective against it. Dang it, dude. That's another team member.
Okay, that was a mess. Let me explain what I should have done. What I should have done is I should have thrown Stuffle, because it's a Gallade, out instead of Schnurfle. Let me explain. Schnurfle is Psychic Fairy. I was thinking it was kind of my Psychic type. I was using it for Psychic type attacks, so I was thinking Psychic, 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 and so I threw it out to fight the Overquill's Poison. That's dumb. Overquill's Dark type. On top of that, Schnurfle has Fairy in there. Fairy means she's weak against poison. The Overquill is the perfect counter to the Gardevoir. I was just thinking a bit backwards. I was thinking the Gardevoir was a perfect counter to the Overquill. It's kind of an interesting case because their types do undo each other, but it undid each other in the wrong way, and Overquill was just bound to win that fight anyways. This whole mess came around just because Blueberry wasn't listening. If Blueberry just did his job, I wouldn't have had to deal with this. But no, Blueberry isn't listening. Blueberry pretended not to notice. It's not my fault. Anyways, like I said, after Blueberry took so much damage, I should have just sent Stuffle out instead. That's because Stuffle would have actually resisted both the Dark type and the Poison type attacks. Didn't think that far ahead. I just threw Schnurfle in there and was like, this should be fine. The Goodra played out just fine. I mean, there wasn't too much worry there. Honestly, from what I remember, nothing too interesting happened with that. And after that, I did all the whole Lake Trio business. And that was all finished with. And now it's time for the real fights in the game. It's time for the fights on Mount Coronet. These are rough. These can be really rough. Mostly Benny. Benny scares the crap out of me.
Okay, here we go. It's time for probably the hardest section in the entire game. This is the Mount Coronet sequence, like the summit of Mount Coronet sequence. It contains some of the hardest fights. Some of them are just brutal, like for example this one that's coming up. This is Benny. In my opinion, the strongest trainer in the base game. No one rivals this dude, in my opinion. Komodo's tough, but this guy just has a lot of speedy, heavy hitters. Here we go. Scary fight, 4 Pokemon, and they're all pretty speedy. That's the main worry. But that's also why we have Krampus. He doesn't really have an answer to Krampus aside from Mismagius. But even then, Mismagius is a stretch to say it's an answer to Krampus. So the plan is Nasty Plot, Bitter Malice, Wildly Improvise. Strongest attack it has? Not great. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, that's not great. This should kill. I can sweep the team. It's just a matter of who gets to hit first. It's gonna be neutral. We have to get Krampus out of there. He can kill Gardevoir, but whoever is seconds kills next. Shoot. Krampus did her job. She took out one of them. That was all she needed to do. The scary bit is we don't want too much damage stacking up on Blueberry, because Blueberry can't buff like Krampus can. Sneasler, this is a scary one. This is the reason Killmonger can't enter this fight. But we're okay, because it close combated. Single Bulldoze should kill it now. I was hoping he'd go into Sneasler for Krampus, because Krampus actually is a better counter to Sneasler, but it's fine. And Gallade. Yeah, no, don't do that. Let's just, let's nip that in the bud real quick. Blueberry, no! Oh, that's so risky. Gallade can learn Ice Punch. You gotta land this, Blueberry. You gotta land this. Okay, we're okay. Honest to God, one of the hardest fights in the game. If I hadn't prepped for that, he could have just team wiped. Like, you're not prepared for that, the game just springs that on you, your team's dead.
So the plan initially was to throw Krampus in there and watch as she wiped out his entire team. It quickly turned into me wildly improvising because guess what? I didn't plan things all the way through. And of course, it failed. Next up was Komodo.
Alright, here we go. Can I say no? Can I please say no? I had Blueberry out because I was being fidgety. Oh dear god, he's wearing mittens. Oh god, I'm screwed. This is it, this is the end. He opens... I'm dumb lucky. I'm dumb lucky. I thought he opened with Heracross. Hell yeah! Blueberry, no. Stop it, Blueberry, you're gonna get yourself killed. He's gonna double... Esper Wing's fine, Esper Wing's fine. Okay, yeah, Blueberry can take it if he just attacks. Jesus, Blueberry, listen! You're gonna die! You're gonna die! For God's sake, I'm gonna have to get Tubby! If this crits, I'm gonna have to get Tubby! Listen to the damn... Blueberry's dead! You are a lucky, lucky dragon. I can't remember if Hisu and Braviary can learn close combat. If it can, I'm just screwed. We just crunch. We go for the safety. Heracross is a scary bit. This is why I didn't want Tubby out here. He's gonna follow up with Snorlax. Worst thing it has is Giga Impact. That's neutral, good strong style. Tubby should survive. Single Giga Impact. This won't kill. It'll just bring him to low health. Even better. Technically, we could Giga Impact a second time. We could repeat that. That's probably the safe play. That's the trade-off I was looking for. This won't kill. Tubby's strong enough. If it crit, maybe. But no, we're fine. We go into Killmonger. We buff, Drain Punch. And then we sweep. Here we go. It's fine, we're buffed. We just Leaf Blade here. Victory Dance is a huge damage buff, we're fine. Aerial Ace onto Heracross, and it's a win. He has Heracross he gets later. Okay, I thought he had Heracross right away. No, he gets that later. I mean, I'm fine. We kill Golem, we get our health back. That's Komodo. But like I said, even though I messed up his stable, I thought his stable was Heracross, but no, it's his second fight. We're fine. He's not that bad. Like, if I messed up Benny's stable, like if I thought he opened with, I don't know, Gardevoir, I would have been screwed.
That was just me getting plain lucky. That's what it was me getting lucky. In the end of the day, I probably would have lost if Tubby wasn't the opener, and the fact that I accidentally scrolled onto Tubby, and that's what made the fight win, that's what made me win, that's just ridiculous. I got so lucky there. The fight with Palkia itself wasn't that crazy.
The question is, who do I go against Palkia with? I want to go in with Tubby, but I'm afraid Tubby will just get wiped out first attack because he's not the tankiest. I think we go with the safe play and we just go with Killmonger. I mean, I wanted to go Tubby. Tubby would have been funny. But the thing is, I'm afraid Tubby just gets one shot. I'm afraid he just gets crit one shot. I forget what Palkia's signature move is. It's like space distortion or something like that. I think it's, I want to say it's Dragon, roughly 100 damage. Plus Palkia is just monster of an attack stat. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. We Victory Dance for the defense buff. Just ensures we get the kill. It's only level 65. We got, what, 35 levels on it. We're fine. Yeah, why risk it with Tubby? Why risk it with Tubby? As it stands, I was weaker than the penguin. Wait, was I supposed to catch him? Oh god, I just murdered him, didn't I? Oh shoot, yeah, Killmonger's too strong, it's gonna have to be Tubby. I don't want to deny Tubby is right. I mean, he's been here this entire time. I'm just afraid that he'll either get one shot, or he'll do the opposite. Here we go. Round 2. I swear, if my team just one-shots Palkia on every occasion, I'm gonna be like, that'd be nice. To be fair, I have the backup rest for Tubby, so even if he does take a hit, I could heal him, get him out of there. You may be the deity of time, but I have a Tubby. Let's just pray this doesn't crit. Here we go. It was that easy. It was just Tubby's presence. His presence was enough to make it go in the ball. It wasn't even his full power. He was asleep during that fight. Just goes to show. Tubby is the ultimate being.
I mean, I got there in the end, right? That's all that matters. I got there eventually. Unfortunately, even though that was a very cool section of the game, it quickly begins to go downhill from here.
Oh my god, why are you back? Anyways, like I was saying, this is the final quest in the main story. I'm gonna do post-game. I really like Pokemon Arceus, especially its post-game. I have a lot of fun with it. Oh, it's just gonna whisk me around right now, isn't it? I don't get a say in any of this, do I? I was gonna go catch a Gliscor, because that's the bulky tank my team needs. And I know what you're saying, Monstro is a thing, but yeah, Monstro has no physical defense. I'm pretty sure a single punch could take her down right now. Alright, here's something I've never really liked about this game. There's this whole Origin Aura section, which is, I mean, it's kind of out of the blue. I honestly would have been fine going straight into the Dialga fight. These are technically the final fight in the game, because you don't actually have to fight Dialga. Like, I get it gives them a bit of backstory, stuff like that. But this is the final fight. Their teams aren't that strong. I think you have to, yeah, you just have to face this one right now. And it's what? Rhyperior and then Gengar? But for the final fight, you know what I mean? Kamado should have been the final fight, honestly, because he actually has a team. He actually has a good team going together. They don't. This is a Rhydon. It's not even a Rhyperior yet. I'd kill this thing with a single Mud Bomb, probably. Yep, single Mud Bomb. Gengar probably won't even be able to hit me. Oh, it hit me. Good job. Dark Pulse never misses. Blueberry, you better listen. You better listen. There we go, Blueberry. That's what I needed. Where was that in the Kamado fight? The honestly more scary of the two. But you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't hard. They weren't well leveled. It was a Gengar and a Rhydon. There's Dialga. What? Why the Ultra Ball? We have the Cherish Ball for a reason. Why the Ultra Ball? Oh no, that was good architecture, you jerk. But seriously, there was the Ultra Ball. Why not throw the Cherish Ball? And here's Dialga. Well, Dialga Origin form. Scary boy. Scary, scary boy. It's one of these fights. Where the hell did I get the time bombs from? Why is this a thing? I'm getting hurt already. Like, this could have been an actual fight. But instead, it's one of these. Already finished. That was the final fight. That was the game. You don't get to fight him. There we go. We stuck the God of Time in a very small ball. Into the box.
Technically, that's the end of the base game. Like, the main story, it's over and done with now. There's a lot of, like, unanswered questions, and it's a really weird point to end the game. But the game also has a really impressive post-game, so I'm of course going to be playing through that, mainly because I love this game and I just wanted to play through it. Now, we're starting the post-game on a really high note, mainly because I ran into something I didn't even knew existed. I'm not sure if I said that right. Basically, what I'm saying is I went over to the battling area, that area where you usually talk to Warden Ingo, and he gives you a bunch of battles. Normally, they're kind of boring. They're not the best battles, but I just so happened to have clicked on it at the exact right moment because there were new battles in there and I didn't even know they existed. And there's actually some pretty cool ones. There's the obvious like story rematch ones, and those are alright. The big one though is Ingo. You actually get to fight him again, and it's his full team. And he's actually the strongest trainer in the game. That just blew my mind, because I actually got to fight him. Unfortunately, there's not too much to say about it.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen this. Oh, shoot, you could rematch people. Oh, okay, I actually really like this. I'm gonna rematch Ingo. That seems fun. I think Killmonger is actually the Pokemon for this. Unless he opens with his Gligar, then I bail out. But that's actually kind of cool. I never knew that. I haven't tried fighting Ingo post-game. But that's really cool. You could rematch anyone, like even Kamado and crap. He has a full team of 6! Jesus! This man's a psychopath! Oh, hell. I'm in trouble. Like, I'm just straight up in danger. We stay in with Killmonger. Anyone we send out, he's gonna Psychic Blast, just gonna kill. My god. We might actually lose someone to Ingo. Jeez, man. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he'd be a bit of a pushover. I thought it would be his old team. No, it's straight up new team, full team of 6. He's gonna send out my champ. I could take you. I got Aerial Ace. That's unfortunate. Preferably something I could Drain Punch. Gliscor. Gliscor's faster. Aerial Ace. Tank it, Killmonger. Come on. We Agile Style Leaf Blade. We get as much damage in on Gliscor as we can. Then we bail Killmonger out. It killed. It crit and it killed. She can stay in this. She can stay in this. No, she can't. We gotta get her out. On second thought, it's a Probo's pass. I'm banking that Killmonger with Victory Dance can survive a single hit. Here we go. Okay, we're fine. And then we Drain Punch to victory. This should full heal her. It didn't. Interesting. I didn't know Probo's pass was at not tanky. Magnezone. Drain Punch is also super effective on you. That's really unfortunate. He's back where he started. That's... Whatever he sends in here now, I'm not worried about. A Tangrowth. I have Aerial Ace, should one-shot. Energy Ball's the best he got. Sorry, man, you're dead. That was terrifying. He has to be one of the strongest teams in the game. He has to be. Full team of 6. Not many people have a full team of 6. As a matter of fact, I can think of 2. Ingo and the final boss. That's a lot of XP.
Yeah, as always, Killmonger just destroyed the entire team. I don't even think I got to give any of the other members a time to shine. She just destroyed the team. I did do all the battles, and nothing really interesting happened with them. Except for with Benny, because I was right, Benny is scary. Okay, I had caught a Gliscor, an Alpha Gliscor by the way. Before this point, I named it Boromir, mainly because he was a tank and he was supposed to take all the hits for the team. Yeah, no, Benny just destroyed him. I was so sad, Benny destroyed him. I had plans for him, and he just died. It was really disappointing too. I think he died to a quick attack. A quick attack. Anyways, that sucked, but there's nothing I could do about that now. Instead, I decided, it'd be a great idea to grind to level 100, and so I did. So unfortunately, I've been really busy this past week, and I actually haven't been able to get any recording done, but the good news is I did grind out for the first couple days of the week. I was just doing battles and stuff like that in the tournaments over there, and I actually got the whole party to level 100. Except Tubby. You may notice Tubby is still not level 100, and that's for a very specific reason. I wanted to evolve him, well, not evolve him, make him reach level 100 on camera, and I just happened to have the right amount of candies. See, now he's level 100 along with the entire team. I'm very happy with this, as this means that literally the entire team could probably solo some of the strongest trainers in the game, and I decided I'd actually start off with that. I'd throw one of my team members at, I don't know, Commando at Preload Beach. Oh, he opens with Golem? I thought he opened with his Heracross. We should be fine. I think we actually Swords Dance on Golem. I think that's the play. We Swords Dance and then we High Horsepower. Because Swords Dance at least guarantees that we get maybe 2 of his Pokemon. The one I'm afraid of is obviously Braviary. Can't do too much damage. Yeah. Worst thing that could happen there was he obviously got the damage debuff. Or not the damage, defense. Here we go, Gym Sweep, let's go. This is the scary one, obviously Flying Psychic. Oh, he's gonna get 2 attacks in. I swear, if I lose a level 100 here. If I lose a level 100 here, how much damage is... Oh, this better not crit. This better not crit. I think I don't have Agile. Oh, wait. If this misses, we just get Gym out of here. Alright, we're fine. I'm not going to continue the Gym Sweep after this, obviously. That was what I was afraid of. Braviary is pretty fast for what it is. Yeah, we're fine. Wait, why can it... Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I haven't played in a week. Why didn't I think that through? The speed changed. The speed changed. Oh my god, that's so stupid. That's such a stupid way. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? I mean, we throw a Blueberry in. This was a safe play. I just want to show off that my entire team is confident, but the thing is, I'm not. So I lost a member. That was a level 100 Heracross. That was a level 100 Heracross. I should not have lost that. Well, I lost Jim. That's obviously a huge loss. I'm so upset about that. I'm so upset about that. Okay, it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay, we get Killmonger in here. Oh, I'm such an idiot, though. I really should have thought that fight through. I really should have thought that fight through. Well, it's Killmonger's in here now, obviously, so it's going to be a clean sweep. Victory Dance into a Drain Punch should kill the Snorlax, even if he gets a move off. Worst thing he could do is Giga Impact. Giga Impact is not enough to kill, especially since I have a defense buff up right now. Why does Snorlax sound like a fart? There we go. He just wanted to spit in my face real quick. This won't kill. Even if it crits, it won't kill. And now we just return the favor. Done. I'm so mad. I lost a level 100 Heracross just because I haven't played in a week. I completely forgot how turnstiles work in this game. And yet somehow I continuously do this. This is how I lost my Oshawott. This is how I lost my Oshawott at the beginning of the game. I have not learned anything. I mean, I had a backup. It's not level 100. I have a backup.
I'm just so mad about this. I'm so mad.
Okay, really strong start there. Let's see, I grinded all my Pokemon to level 100, I had practically an unstoppable team. First thing I do is get my Beetle killed, of course. After this, I had some legendary hunting, and not too much to say about this, these are honestly kind of boring. I mean, there's some really cool encounters, but sadly, I've done this before, so it's not the most entertaining for me.
Interesting little bit here. There's now a hole in the volcano, and inside this volcano is a heat ram. My boy's just chilling here. Guabo go 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 go. Here he is. The game very subtly tells you what it thinks you should do. Gotta be very careful. Level 70 heat ran. For the love of God, Blueberry, listen. Thank you. Here we go. Don't kill. Okay, yeah, get in the ball. Get in the ball. Smooth sailing, didn't even get a heat in. Alright, Reggie's tough. You know what? I'm banking he could survive a Victory Dance Drain Punch. I'm banking on him surviving one. Because I'm a little afraid he'll just strong Giga Impact just straight past Killmonger. So yeah, Reggie always moves afterwards. Regardless of his speed stat, he's always going to move last. I want a Victory Dance just for survivability. Obviously, strongest move, Giga Impact. Neutral damage, is going to hit hard. Zen Headbutt. He has Zen Headbutt. Okay, I didn't know he had that. I thought he had... What did I think he had? Well, Reggie's not that strong, apparently. That is free XP, to be fair. It is free XP. Unfortunately for poor Reggie over here, he's actually perfect for farming. I actually farmed him for a bit, and the team is looking pretty good. I mean, Monstro's just a joke. Look at her health. 557 health. This thing can take a hit. Anyways, I have left enough PP on Killmonger to actually, well, drop Reggie's health enough to catch him. But still, that was interesting. Also, while I was doing this, I happened to find out the perfect number of hits that drops his health. It's just a single strong style Drain Punch. A single strong style Drain Punch, nothing special. No Victory Dance, nothing like that. Single one. As long as he... I'm curious, did that Reggie have a bad nature? Or did the one I fight have a good nature? Because that's what dropped its health perfectly last time. That wasn't a crit, was it? I don't think it was. I mean, I could try again. It worked last time. Oh, I'm out of Drain Punch. Oh, that's bad. Victory Dance Aerial Ace. Worst case scenario, Monstro might have to die. That was a crit. This fight is getting worse. This fight is getting so much worse. That's so much damage. Get in the ball, please. Get in the ball. Oh, Reggie, you are not doing me any favors here. I have to get Killmonger. Is this crit range? Is this crit range? I don't know. I'm throwing the ball. Here we go. Oh, he's back for revenge. No! Oh, no. It was last turn. Reggie is mad. I shouldn't have farmed him. I shouldn't have farmed him, dude. Oh, God. What do I do? Oh, what do I do? We Ultra Ball. Blueberry will kill. Blueberry will kill him. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. He is back for vengeance. I shouldn't have farmed him so many times. Thank you. He almost took out Killmonger. Okay, it's time for Cresselia. Bit of an odd one. I want to say this is a job for Krampus. I don't want this to be a job for Krampus. Anyways, like I was saying, Krampus is so brittle. It's an excellent fighter. I am 100% willing to throw it out there. I just don't know what I will sidestep into once it's done its damage. Because Cresselia will just Psychic. I think I'm going to Snarl. I'm going to Snarl a couple times. Drop its health. Drop its attack. And then we go probably into Garchomp. We start snarling. Come on. It should survive if it doesn't crit. It should survive one if it doesn't crit. We don't risk it. Yeah, because Cresselia heals, that's the annoying bit. And it obscures itself? I didn't know that. It's gonna miss. Dang, okay. This is what I was afraid of. This is gonna be neutral. Another psychic doesn't kill. We just hope. Okay, View, I was worried I sentenced Krampus to death there. That went well.
With all the legendaries out of the way though, it's time for my favorite part of the game, and the part I was also most scared for. The Volvo fight. The final one, that is.
Alright, here we go. Scariest fight by far in the game. Any game, actually. Out of any Pokemon game. In my opinion, scariest fight. How does that work? His hair was like in a ponytail. Is that just like the cowlick of the century? Like, what the heck, dude? Yeah, now he's starting to act a little bit more evil. Just a little bit. A little bit insane, you know? Fine, he's just a little touched. Piano Man's going crazy in the background. Get him, Bowtie! Get him! Bowtie, no! A tragedy has befallen mankind. Anyways, this is my contingency plan. Everybody, say hello to Monstro. This thing is gonna cause this man a whole lot of pain. He's gonna go through Lucario. I already know that. Lucario. Yep, here we go. This is the part that matters. I get first dibs. Well, how about that? And it's just a straight up one-shot. This man is doomed. Let me tell you something. This Blissey has maxed out health and maxed out defense and maxed out speed. Here we go. This is a physical attack. Nothing. Nothing. I actually might want to go... Thing is, I don't know if this will kill. If this doesn't kill... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. Best case scenario, it kills. Worst case scenario, it doesn't. Splinters. Shouldn't have done that. Splinters. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, I'm a little afraid Garchomp can kill now. Because Garchomp might be what's coming up next. Ideally, we want Togekiss. We want Togekiss. Those splinters might actually cause me trouble. Oh, it shook it off. Arcanine. Oh, what does an Arcanine do? Raging Fury. Oh, he's gonna do it again. If the splinters hit us one more time, we would have been dead. We strong style soft boiled here. He's not gonna be able to kill us. This will full heal. This is a full heal for Blissey. Almost a full heal, sorry. I forgot I maxed out health. He's just gonna Raging Fury once, not enough to kill. Did that do more damage, or am I tripping? Oh man, I mean, I could soft boil stall. That's the thing. I could soft boil stall. Nothing's very effective. Okay, I actually don't have an answer for this Arcanine. That's really annoying. I really hope... Oh man, I don't know. Oh, that's a considerable amount of damage. I know that was a crit, but still. We strong style... Oh! Did he crit back? Why'd that do so much damage? We strong style soft boiled here again. This is why Blissey's the perfect person for this fight. I can't heal them actually, because obviously Nuzzlocke rules. But because it's a Blissey, it can heal them. Dude, Raging Fury's really starting to annoy me. If he strong styled there, he would have killed, I think. I'm a little tempted to get Blissey out of here already. Oh man. I can Agile Style Ice Beam again. That should be enough. We should be fine. Arcanine was the only thing I didn't have an answer for. Obviously, Garchomp is his strongest? No, Togekiss is his strongest. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. I'm an idiot. Dazzling Gleam is only 1 times weak, or 1 times resist. I'm actually an idiot. Well, this is fine, because we could just, soft-boiled again. This is the only thing that was kind of an unknown quantity. I thought Dazzling Gleam would be the answer. I hope an Ice Beam kills. That's all I could say. I hope an Ice Beam kills. Garchomp might take Monster out here. Togekiss. Oh, that's scary. That's freaking scary. We see how good an Ice Beam is here. I might just weaken it. I mean, an Ice Beam will kill, but then I think Garchomp will take out Monstro. I mean, do we bank on it? This is what Monstro was built to do. This is her purpose. She takes out Volvo. He survived. Togekiss is a special attacker. We're fine. No damage. No damage at all. Who do we get out for Garchomp? I think Killmonger's the answer to Garchomp. It's scary because if Togekiss... It's Killmonger. It's fine. Killmonger's faster. It's a rule of thumb. Killmonger's faster. We're fine. We don't risk a victory dance on Togekiss. We just go for the aerial ace. That's a guaranteed kill. Killmonger should be faster. No, she's not. It's fine. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That was a crit, but thankfully, victory dance, drain punch. That's pretty much a full heal. That's a kill and a full heal. We're fine. Scariest fight in the game. Almost done. Oh. Just crit right back. I'm cool with that. Here we go. Volvo almost got soloed by a Blissey. A freaking Blissey. Actual scary. An actual scary. Jeez. Here we go. It's Cheddar Cheese Boy. Let's go. Who's it gonna send out? Who's it gonna send out? I'm curious. Killmonger. Ha ha. I am scared. I am actually scared. Okay. How much does Victory Dance Aerial Ace do? That's what we see. Victory, I should have taught Killmonger. I should have taught Killmonger recover. Then she could have stalled out this fight, but it's not gonna happen. He's gonna Shadow Force here. That's the scary bit. Yep. Damage-wise, we're fine. We could stall. Oh, actually, all it comes down to is how much damage this does. He resists everything else. That's a good chunk of damage. That's a good chunk of damage. And it'll never miss. Here we go, Shadow Force again. We actually Victory Dance on this next turn to keep it up because we're already a turn down, right? Or 2 turns down, sorry. Yeah, Prime's already gone, so we're gonna want to Victory Dance and a second Aerial Ace. If Killmonger gets low, we Panic Switch into Krampus. Krampus neuters it. And then we go into, I think, Blueberry. That's a risky play, though, just because Blueberry's such a jerk. Never listens. That's phase 1 done, though. Giratina phase 1 over. That's really good. I'm happy with that. Piano Man's going so hard it turned into a guitar. Here we go. This is the scary bit. Okay. She could survive another one. We're fine. She could survive another one. We are fine. Do we risk the crit, though? That's my question. I don't want to risk the crit on Killmonger. That's the thing. Because if Killmonger goes down, we have no one for Arceus. I just got to bank on Krampus being fast enough to neuter it. She's fast. She's fast enough. Changing styles does nothing. We snarl. It lands. That's it. The fight's over. We won. Even 2 Dragon Claws, because that's what he's going to go for. Can't kill. Because he's neutered. I think we Agile style Bitter Malice, because that'll kill. And that's in case it miss. We're fine. We're fine. That's Volvo and Giratina done. Only 1 casualty, and I wouldn't consider that a casualty. Oh, I'm so happy. That fight could have gone so terribly.
Okay, where do I begin? I wiped his team out. Sorry, I nearly wiped his team out with a Blissey. A Blissey. If I hadn't run out of PP for Soft-Boiled, I would have been able to steamroll through his entire team and Giratina. Just putting that out there. I mean, everybody else did an excellent job, but hats off to Monstro. She destroyed the final fight of the game. Because that's what it is. Volvo is the final hardest Pokemon battle in the game. After this, there's a bit more legendary hunting. I think we play it safe here. We just Agile Aqua Tail. I don't want to kill him. That's the main thing. I don't want to kill him. Chill! Chill, Tubby. My god. That was an Agile style. Anything short of that would have killed him. Just insta-kill. Tubby's too good. He's too good for this world. Oh, here he goes. Oh god, he's fast. Why is he so fast? Please don't kill him, Monstro. You had one job. You're a Blissey, for God's sake. Oh, thank God.
It's thundering over there. It's thundering over there. Oh my god, I was worried I'd have to grind that out or something stupid. Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. What kind of cruel joke is this? What kind of cruel, unnatural joke is this? Who did I offend? Who did I offend? That's my question. Anyways, like I said, this is pudding. It's not a Blissey, and something you should note about it is adamant nature. So it's a physical attacking Frostless. A bit weird. I have Ice Punch, Giga Impact, Icicle Crash, and Crunch on this thing. I gotta sleep a bunch now, don't I? Just gonna have to nap. Just start smacking it. Gyarados, go away. I already have one to use. Oh my god, he dodged it. I just have to clean jump those. Like that. Not like that, not like that, not like that. Where's my bird? I lost a... No one says anything about what they saw today. Do you hear me? If I hear that either one of you said anything about this, I know where you live. I will find you. I will hunt you down. Anyways, Pokemon. Yeah, we all love Pokemon. I also try to do these weird mythical shenanigans. Sadly, you need a copy of Diamond and Pearl to do that. I'm not dropping $30 just so I could do that event. No thank you, I'm gonna keep my money. With all that being said, I've already wrapped up the game. I guess it's time for the Arceus fight. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. It's the same sound that's been playing literally everywhere. Oh, here we go. Sounds oddly Zelda. Oh god, we're just going. We're taking the one-way trip to heaven, aren't we? No, don't climb the stairs. There's still more I wanted to do. We lost him, boys. I've never done this before. Okay, this is different. I've never actually done this. Oh no, he's violent. Oh god. I have no idea what's happening. Just roll with it. I think my game crashed. Oh no, we're fine. Mysterious Balm. This is just like God Essence. Oh god, we're fighting him. Oh, no, not this again. No, bad. Bad. How dare you? Oh, what's happening? Oh, what's happening? I'm gonna have a rough time with this, aren't I? Here we go, final phase. It's the same phase again. Just faster. You know what would be a fun final boss, guys? If we just made bullet hell, gave players no way to heal, and overload them with on-screen effects. That's a brilliant final boss, guys. Let's put this in the game. You know, it's a Pokemon game. Why would they want to use their Pokemon to actually fight the final boss? Let's just make them use the janky walking mechanics instead. Meanwhile, the crappy controllers that we built break down on them every couple seconds because we can't invest in good hardware. Brilliant. Here we go, this is it, this is it, this is it. Oh my god, he's going into that phase again. That's it. I did it. I never have to do this again. I never have to do this again. Oh my god. If I get to fight you with actual Pokemon, I'm going to knock you senseless. I'd rather block that from my memory. Yeah, that was a fiasco. And I guess I could go for the entire run. I mean, the whole thing was just a bit of a mess. But I got through it. I won. I beat it. I beat the game. I really don't have too much to say about it though. This was both one of my favorite runs to do, and also the bane of my existence. It took me a month to film this, a month. And then the editing process was just a mess. And then I messed up all the live commentary bits. It's all just a bit confusing. But I had a lot of fun with this one. I actually want to do another Pokemon Nuzzlocke. I already have picked out a game. Sadly, it's not my favorite game. I don't think it's anybody's favorite game, but I'm still going to do it. Mainly because I had a lot of fun with this one. And I kind of want to redeem myself because I was an idiot. I was a really big idiot. I got a lot of party members killed, and I kind of got away with it mainly because Pokemon Arceus is a lot different than the other Pokemons. Like, I pretty much had not an infinite amount of Pokemon, but I had a lot in comparison, and easy access to a lot. So I do kind of feel like this was a bit of a fluke. I'm okay with it though. I won, that's all that matters to me. If there's anything you should take away from this run, Bidoof is overpowered, it needs to be nerfed.